Hello YouTube, I just got back from ConBust 2017, and here's my little review of it. It's going to be a little different than my other reviews because it's honestly not that much to talk about, so I'm just going to compress everything all into one. It's a little con here in Massachusetts. It's over at Smith College if you live in the area. My grandpa lives in Northampton, so I stay with him. And yeah, it's a small con. Not much to do, but if you're into panels, there's usually a lot of panels to go to that, in my experience, I go to a lot of panels, and I tend to see the same people at the same panels, but there is a wide variety. It's a little college con. So, if you see, so like, this is Friday, Saturday, and then, yep, Sunday. So it's small, but compact and lots of stuff to do. It's one of those cons that go Friday, Saturday, Sunday, but it starts late on Friday, so there's not much to do. So let's see. I arrived Friday with my buddy Teddy, and literally, I just kind of stayed in one room all night because there's only so many rooms. So at 6 o'clock, there was fandom and criticism, which I thought it would be about criticizing fandoms, but it was not. What was it about? That's why I have this book. As fans, how does our fandom affect our ability to judge and reason about our favorite and least favorite series? Can we and should we think critically about all of the media we consume? So it wasn't about Homestuck or like how the Steven fandom universe is awful. It's true. And then immediately after that was what's called the Smithy Awards, where they would, oh my goodness, they covered an entire table with snacks. So we literally all got snacks, and then they showed us 5 clips from 5 different movies, and there was a category. So they would show the category, then show the clips, and each of them were numbered, and then we would all vote on which was just the worst. And then we would pass it forward, and then this guy up front would count it all, and after the next category, he would say the winner or loser. It was awful. And we voted that Samurai Cop was the worst movie of the show this year, so Samurai Cop. There was also Shark Attack 3 Megalodon, and Sharktopus, and Deadlier Than the Male, which I really enjoyed Deadlier Than the Male, so these are all commercially available. You can look them up too. Go for it. Rick, I'm recommending these to you, Rick. When are you going to watch this? So that literally went 8 o'clock to midnight, and it was a blast. That's all I did Friday night, 8 o'clock to midnight. Watch these shitty movies. It was a good time. And then Saturday, woke up later. I was classic Harley Quinn, because Harley, love her. I didn't get to the con until 11. And then what did I do? I literally just kind of bebopped around, drank coffee, socialized a little bit, and then it was just boom, 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 boom panels. So I went to Dragons Are Awesome, where we literally talked about dragons. All different kinds of dragons. Then urban fantasy, which I kind of dig. Like, I've been doing that with my Sims, is I've just been having fantastic creatures, like fae and witches and werewolves and vampires, just chilling out in Bridgeport. And I just have I'm making a modern Innsmouth to play around with, because Innsmouth, I love Lovecraft. Then suspension of disbelief. It's like, how much are you willing to accept? Like, yeah, he's a super amazing fighter, but he showers with a sword? What? So we just talked about, like, what are we willing to believe? What are we not willing to believe? So, like, my example was in Heavy Rain. It's set in America, and it says that it's Saturday, and the kids are getting picked up from school. It's like, it's a French game, so it's like, maybe that's how it goes in France, but not here in America. Then what did I go to after that? Yes. So after that, I just had like a little block of time. So my mom came and brought me food, and we just chit-chatted for a little bit. Did I? Yes. So I wandered around a bit. And then at 6 o'clock, it was another one of those boom, boom, boom panels. I went to Religion and Sci-Fi and Fantasy, hosted by my favorite panelist at these conventions. Next to Sarah Hodge Weatherby, of course, but Mr. George Claxton. He's an anthropologist and an archaeologist. He just does world-building panels, and I love him. So I went to Religion and Sci-Fi and Fantasy, and then I went to Miss Sarah Hodge Weatherby's Adult Swim The Early Years. And then I went to another one of her panels, The Evolution of Creepypasta, where I just kind of exploded all over the place because I love creepypastas. They're my jam. And then after that was Happy Hour Burlesque. It's just cosplay burlesque. It was great. Love it. In fact, I may or may not be trying to contact Happy Hour and see how does one join Happy Hour, because that would be pretty cool. Yeah, this cosplay burlesque show. What's not to love? Do Wonder Woman? Yeah. Then today, I just had a late start. I slept through my alarm, so that kind of sucked. But I was able to go to another George Claxton, Race in Sci-Fi and Fantasy. So that was a good discussion. Because my personal beef is, like, how many video games can you play where you can't change the default player character, and by default you are a white cis man. Sometimes you're a white cis woman, sometimes you're a black man, like The Walking Dead, which I have over on my video game shelf over there. But yeah, Clementine's a black girl, so there's that. But so that's a good thing to bring up. And what did I do after that? Then I just kind of wandered around. I visited with Teddy, and then I wandered around. So it's one of those cons where there's plenty of panels to go to. Not lots of panels, but if you're into it, there's probably something for you to sit down and discuss. And then there's also Artist Alley. And I got, and this headband I'm wearing, I got from a booth in Artist Alley. And I also got buttons, so if ever you find me at a con, like Anime Boston next week, I cover my bags in buttons. So, now I will present to you the latest editions, because I got some for myself, and also for some friends. So, by pure coincidence, one of the artists in Artist Alley was a friend of mine from high school, so of course I bought from them. Let me get them out. So for two of my friends, I got matching sparkly rainbows. I'm not sure how well the camera will pick up on how sparkly they are, but they sparkle. And for myself, I got a little Zarya, because there really is not enough Zarya love. So when my hair grows out a little bit, I might cosplay Zarya, be part of one of those little Zarya groups. And I got so much for my partner. I got these lovely little... I got the Trash Wife. I think they're like salt. No, they're crystals. They're crystals and they say Trash Wife. And salty. Yes. And this other table had a deal for a buy 10, get 1 free. So let's see. Let's name them off. We have Peridot. Pearl. Steven! There he is, Steven. Rose. Whoop, there she is. Rose. Oh. Garnet. Gotta do them all in the same group. Then we have the Great Papyrus. And Metaton. And for... See if I can get them all right. We have Keith. And Paige. And last but not least is Hunk. I identify with Hunk on so many levels. So, these buttons are being distributed throughout my little friends group, but some of them will be mine. So, if you see me at Anime Boston, I may or may not have my bag, because my costume spray bee will have pockets, but I might have my bag. So, it's my con swag. I actually got con swag. Oh my god. So, that's my review for ConBust 2017. I honestly don't have any real complaints. It was a good con. I had fun. Slept at my grandpa's. They provided food. It's a good con. So, if you're looking for a small con, good for socializing, good for panels, small, only $30 for the weekend, check out ConBust. They're not paying me to do this. I just really like it. So, alright. I will see you next week for Anime Boston's reviews. Bye, YouTube.